Hey, what's up, you guys? It's good to be back. It's good to be back once again. And today we're going to talk about some Sonic and Shadow Cross. I almost said cross. Sonic and Shadow generations. First of all, this is probably my second favorite Sonic game of all time. At least the boost formula, if you will. My favorite one is obviously the original Sonic Unleashed. But what we have here is a phenomenal masterpiece in terms of quality and hell, even quantity in terms of how many stages and what you got going on in the standalone DLC. In terms of difficulty, I want to give this platinum trophy about a 6 out of 10. The only thing that made the trophy difficult, the only thing that made the platinum trophy extremely annoying or even frustrating to get are the collectibles. So in the regular Sonic generations, you have the red rings as well as, did I say red rings? I don't know. Yeah, you have the red rings as well as the Chow. Now the Chow are significantly harder to find, but there's one in each stage, I think. No, there's three. There's three in every single stage from Act 1 to Act 2 on Sonic's side. Shadow side has the open zone sort of aspect in terms of switching levels and going to the next level and going to the next boss. It has it that way, but it also has so many different collectibles in that sort of area or that hub world. You got your chests, you got your there are like these floaty things that you shoot down. You have your bolts, which are actually extremely hard to find, but for some reason, I'm not gonna say they're extremely hard to find, but you can miss them very easily because they're so small, and you just kind of have to sit really close to the TV to see the glow of the bolt to pick it up. Now you have to actually pick up 80 different versions of these bolts, but other than that, this game was actually much more of a love letter to all Sonic fans, which I'm sure you guys already know. I thought that they were actually gonna do the Shadow story half-baked, or at least it wasn't gonna be fleshed out in a way that we would actually be proud of what they've done and what we're playing. But it's the opposite, man. This game gives, for me, like in terms of everything, besides the trophies and the difficulty and all that, this game is a solid 10 out of 10 for me. 10 out of 10 for me for the Sonic game that I've been waiting for literally generations. No, let me stop. for a decade, a solid decade and a half almost, man. Like, I remember when I was playing Sonic Forces, and I'll actually but I'll put the video when I was talking about Sonic Forces and what made it, like, not quite there. Like, they actually took notes, you guys. They took notes in terms of how the levels were designed before, and then they just made it even better in the Shadow Generation story. In my opinion, I think that I'd say this. Shadow's levels are a lot more layered up, if you will. It just feels like they wanted you to play the level a little longer, with including the collectibles. They have like this one sequence where you sort of go into Doom's world or his sort of realm, and it's so freaky, it's trippy, more or less. Someone on that developer team was taking some shrooms, I'll tell you that. But from the characters, from Maria, Dr. Gerald Robotnik, then you have, obviously your normal Sonic friends cast, but it's just when you go from the dark beginnings and you go straight into this game, it just feels so like they really wanted us Sonic fans to be well fed. Basically, they brought home the fattest turkey, the fattest chicken for us to all eat and just kind of talk about how great it was. Now, from a collectible standpoint, I will say there are about 192 different collectibles that you have to collect. Obviously, I'm not gonna say obviously because some people don't know, but it just kind of go through the game your own way and then come back at the end, because you won't miss any trophies. You won't miss any trophies at all. The bosses, bro. Oh my god. Now I'm not gonna this video, I know I'm getting real general here, but it's only so that I don't spoil anything for anybody that was looking to see if the platinum was okay, if you know, if they get the game, are they gonna be able to get it? This is me saying yes, you will, especially if you mastered the previous Sonic generation's platinum trophy, or you just got all the achievements on Xbox. But like, if you haven't already, go get this game. What are you doing? What, like, I think it dropped maybe $10 like a week after it dropped on like some website, but like, bro, just go get it. It's not even $70. It's a solid $50, bro. That's a deal, bro. That's a deal. So, me personally, bro, I think that I'm gonna keep this game on my system for a really long time, because what made me delete Frontiers off my system was the fact that there wasn't enough replayability in those stages, in the world, and all those different things. But here, it's just like how the old Sonic generations and Unleashed style was in terms of replayability. You can there's so many routes to these stages. You don't just go straight. You actually have all these different routes. It's almost overwhelming, actually, in terms of the routes that they give you. And then you have to utilize these brand new abilities. You got the Doom Surf, the Doom Wing, and there's one more ability, or two more abilities that he gets too. But it's this game. I didn't want it to end. I really didn't. Once I got towards the second act of the last level, I was like, okay, let me just put this game down and just play something else, so that I can be able to say, I can't wait to get home to play Sonic X Shadow Generations. But now I can't say that anymore, because I completed everything. But yeah, man, I'd say go for the platinum here, man. It's definitely worth it. A lot of good music in this game, obviously, it's Sonic. But that's all I have to say for you guys for now. In a couple of days, I'll hit you guys up with a vlog with my actual face. But for now, peace out.